Hello, my name is Ambra, and I wanted to create this video to talk about Kambo medicine. For those of you that don't know me, I am a Kambo medicine facilitator, and I've noticed people talking about Kambo more. So I just wanted to put this little informational video out there for anyone who is interested. I would like to note that I have no professional medical schooling or medical degrees of any kind. I've really dedicated myself to understanding this knowledge and this medicine through my teachings, through my personal experiences with the medicine, and through the experiences of those that I have served this medicine to. I also stay up to date with any new studies that are coming out about Kambo so that I can have all the information. And then just really learning more about the human body overall, its functions, its properties. It's kind of like the circuit board to our vessel. So my journey with Kambo medicine began in 2017. And it was introduced to me in the form of a dream. And I remember having holes burned into the palm of my hand and this substance smeared across them. And it was just one of those dreams that stuck with me because it was so real. So fast forward maybe like 2 or 3 weeks later, I got invited to come sit in a Kambo ceremony. And when I had them explain to me what that was, everything in me like lit up and I was like, I'm there. And that first ceremony was such an activation for me. And it really taught me some really valuable lessons, especially about being present and uncomfortable, highly uncomfortable in the body and navigating in that space. So what is Kambo? Kambo is an ancient animal medicine, and it's the secretion that comes from the skin of an amphibian that lives in the rainforest. It is known as the giant monkey tree frog, the waxy tree frog, its scientific name being the Phyllomedusa bicolor. But this frog lives in the Amazon jungle in parts of Peru, Colombia, Bolivia, Venezuela. Traditionally, it is also known as sapo, and even though sapo means toad, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, the indigenous peoples didn't have a separation between frog and toad. It was just the same word. So even though rana means frog, it is still known as sapo. The indigenous peoples have used this medicine for centuries to help heal the body. They also used it for various rites of passage, pre-hunt preparation, for cleansing tools, and really, again, just healing on all levels. They believed it was a cleanser of the body and a cleanser of the spirit. And I think it's important that as we continue to unlock this knowledge, that we pay homage to the indigenous peoples who have safeguarded this medicine and have gifted us this wisdom that we now have the opportunity to expand on in a more scientific exploration. Kambo is one of the strongest anti-inflammatory, antibiotic, antimicrobial, and anesthetic substances found in the world, and it is the strongest natural way to strengthen all the systems in the body. Kambo empowers the various systems in our body that keep us alive by rousing them back to their natural functions so that existing health problems are either improved or resolved, and future health problems are less likely to occur. It is reminding the body how to heal itself and returning the body back to a stable living system. The secretion contains a really complex cocktail of bioactive peptides. Peptides being the essential building blocks of life. They are a tiny organic molecule that consists of 2 or more amino acids that link together in a linear sequence. And they are a signaling molecule, so they are communicating and moving the cells to carry out their various jobs. This interaction that happens between the peptide and the cell triggers a cascade of events that are ultimately looking for the most desired outcome, which is promoting healing, reducing inflammation, and stimulating other important molecules in the body. All systems in the body are regulated by peptides, and every cell in the body is equipped with peptides. We produce over 7,000 peptides in the body, so you can imagine the varying degrees they have on our system. They are how we use and digest our energy, how our hormones work, how our cells move. They help with muscle repair and muscle growth, immune function, metabolism, and they just really carry out a lot of really important biological functions. Now, as we move through life and experience various sicknesses and health issues and traumas of any kind, aging, and just losing stamina overall, our peptides begin to lose their efficiency. And when this happens, dis-ease or disease starts to manifest in the body. And this could range from gut and bowel issues to immune function issues. So if you're more prone to allergies and getting sick very easily, to brain fog and memory loss, to really low energy and just not feeling your greatest overall. This could be your body's way of letting you know that it needs a little bit of a boost. And even though you can get peptides through foods and supplements, Kambo contains 3,000 to 4,000 bioactive peptides. So what it's doing is it is supplementing peptides back in the body, waking up all the systems and reminding the cells that they have jobs to carry out. The antibacterial peptides in Kambo create a natural defense against harmful bacteria, viruses, funguses, parasites, and it does this by directly killing the pathogens and disrupting the cell membrane. This changes our immune response. So this is really good for people who are immune compromised or just wanting to get more resilience within their immune system. Another peptide Kambo has is tissue repair peptides, and this involves the body's natural healing process. So this has to do with cell migration and tissue regeneration. It helps with inflammation and protects you from getting infections. So this is good for anyone that experiences or manages chronic pain, any joint pain, muscle injuries, any GI disorders, arthritis, things of that nature. And lastly, they are regulating essential bodily functions through your hormones and your neurotransmitters. So they are responsible for transferring the information to the cells, the tissues, and the organs. So this assists in regulating your blood sugar levels and also boosting your oxytocin levels, which modulates the pain perception and mood regulation. So this transfer that's happening in the brain helps with your cognitive function, which also shows promise in helping people with Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, anyone who's had stroke or any traumatic brain injuries. Research is also suggesting that it promotes neuroplasticity, improves the memory, and reduces neuroinflammation. So I will be excited to read all the research that's coming out in that department as well. Kambo is applied transdermally, which means the top epidermis layer of skin will be burned and removed to create a path or a gateway to receive the medicine. Once the medicine is placed on that pathway, it enters the bloodstream and creates a really rapid physical response. Because peptides are endogenous in the human body, once the medicine crosses into the blood-brain barrier, the brain trigger zone doesn't automatically alarm that something dangerous is happening. What it is doing is recognizing that a change has occurred because of this influx of peptides, and now it is beginning to wake up all the systems just to flush everything out to be safe. So now the lymphatic system and the gastrointestinal system and the cardiovascular system and immune system and the nervous system are all starting to process what's happening in the body right now. And this is what creates the physical experience of the medicine. For a short period of time, you will experience an elevation in body temperature, increased heart rate, a fast dilation of the blood vessels, which feels like a pounding or a rushing sensation in the body. You may get swelling in the face or the lips, or even tightening in the face and the throat, skin tingling, dizziness, and even sometimes this drunken or disassociative type of high feeling. From there, the purge can continue on. It most commonly comes out via vomit, but it also could be a release of emotions, somatic movements, profusely sweating, and it also could be through defecation. It also could be none of those things and just be a very deep internal connection and inner workings with the medicine. The experience itself lasts about 15 to 25 minutes, and then I would say the bounce back is about as equally as long. And I think people are presently surprised about how good they feel after having such a powerful, intense experience. But once you have experienced this medicine a few times, it's interesting what the brain and the body begins to do, because the brain begins to compartmentalize this discomfort and allows you to move into a really deeper space with this medicine. And once you get into those deep spaces where you're able to really work with the discomfort is where the real magic begins to happen, because you can actually feel the intelligence of this medicine. Kambo has been known to have positive effects on people who are struggling with depression and anxiety, people who are having fertility issues, and people with autoimmune diseases, people who are battling various addictions, people who have seizures, and anyone who's just trying to get rid of some really deeply rooted toxins within the body. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, I personally will not serve Kambo medicine just because there aren't enough studies and knowledge to know whether it is safe or not. Some other contradictions to sitting with this medicine are if you have any serious heart issues, if you have had any major heart surgeries, if you're on any heart medication, if you are on medication for low or high blood pressure, if you've had strokes, seizures, any brain injuries or brain hemorrhaging of any kind, if you have had blood clots, if you are recovering from any major surgery, if you've had organ transplant, if you are currently under chemo or radiation. These don't mean automatic no's, but it means that we will have to have a really transparent conversation to make sure if this medicine is even safe for you to sit with. So because Kambo medicine is really working hard at getting you back to a level of homeostasis within your systems, this also takes a lot of work from you. So the more integration and the more you are ridding things in your life that don't serve you, the more that you are boosting and encouraging this medicine to work on deeper levels. Regardless, this medicine is going to really open you up and show you some really significant and profound change. And the rest is going to be up to you. I encourage anyone who is seeking to experience this medicine or even build your relationship with this medicine to reach out to me. If I am out of your area, I can connect you with a facilitator who I know is in integrity with the work that they're doing. And I want to make sure that you are really safe and really supported throughout this entire process. Thank you for taking the time to digest and learn about this medicine. I am going to stay open to any information that comes about. So as the research and the knowledge continues, I will share more in the future.